Hey everyone, it's Alex here on a Sunday afternoon. Just thought I'd come on and do another installment. It's been a while. In the thread I started a couple of years ago, the John Coltrane Memorial Project. I saw Sherv post something a couple of weeks ago and figured I was way overdue. Had a track that I'd found a while back now and just wanted to share that with you guys. So, the idea of the project, for those of you that are new to the channel or missed that thread, basically the idea is to, play and discuss any tracks that were composed in honor of John Coltrane after his passing in 1967. Of course, a lot of time has passed since then, and a lot of music, has been performed and composed in his honor. So. Today I wanted to share kind of an interesting one from French musician, artist Jean Schwarz. This is a 1976 record, Erda Symphonie from on the GRM label. If you don't know him, he's a fascinating character. Studied classical music formally and percussion specifically, then got into jazz in the 60s, was a jazz drummer. Then he discovered electronic music, kind of quit jazz, and joined the GRM in the late 60s, the great group of electronic musicians out of France, and this is one of the I think his first effort for the GRM. Like I said, the guy could do it all. He was also an ethnomusicologist and did a lot of things. I know last year, 2 years ago, this one came out, his archival release he did with Don Cherry, which kind of makes a lot of sense when you look into Jean's biography, his interest in percussion and jazz. And of course, Don Cherry's interest, of course, in a lot of other things. But anyway, there's a short track on this album. I think it's on side 2. Side A is a side-long, incredible piece called Symphonie, as shown here on the title, which, it's a fantastic electronic piece that uses classical music samples to great effect. It sounds really, really fresh after all these years. But side B has 8 shorter tracks, all kind of little electronic vignettes that he composed while at the GRM. And one of them is called In Memoriam. And if you look a little bit closer at the liner notes, it's in memoriam of John Coltrane. I'll play the whole thing. It's only a minute 16 seconds long, and here we go. And that was it. So it's almost over before it starts. It's a very whimsical piece. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to make of it, to be honest. You know, as it relates to, you know, John Coltrane, and you know, I'd be very curious to find out and read a little bit more about kind of what that meant to him, and you know why so brief, and you know why he chose to you know honor him this way. But yeah, again, Jean Schwarz, French artist, very much worth looking into. I'll also recommend one from a couple years ago, this Don Cherry collaboration. This is fantastic, still widely available. Anyway, that's all I had. Have a good weekend.